I think every guy should have a little bit of a feminine side to him. And if some Arab guys will hear that, they're gonna be like, "La, ana zalama, like shoo, ana zalama." I'm like, relax, man.
We're back again with our podcast, Wingman, Flirting with Life, sponsored by the Dubai-based community brand, Monkeys Everywhere. I am your host, your wingman, Raed Saadeh. Today, we have for you a social media star, a Syrian-American comedian who has taken your little screens in your hand by storm. Since 2020, he has embarked on a journey that has changed his life forever. With the Arab-American content, empowering, enriching, engaging, and encouraging. That was a great alliteration. Did you hear that?
It's actually fantastic. It is very good. It is very good.
He enriched the global Arab community with the coolest Instagram handle ever, Nasser. Please help me welcome the Shawarma King in our studios, Nasser Al Rayyes.
I don't think I've had a better introduction. Wow. Out of all the intros I've had, that might be the number one intro. Wow, Rod, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
I'm blushing, guys. I'm blushing. It's getting hot in here. It's getting hot.
I worked hard on that intro, by the way.
Yeah, I could tell you put some effort into it. Wow, there was alliteration. There was descriptions. There was, wow. Like, I want a girl to talk to me like that. Just find you a girl that just talks to you like that.
With that low, deep radio voice?
No, not like that. Astaghfirullah. No, in a different way, please. In a different way.
Mr. Nasser, this is the first time I see you without your boyfriend, Sean.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I was just with him beforehand. Yeah.
And so,
we met on Grindr. Yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet. Excellent. What happened? Is everything okay?
Everything's good. No, I was just with him, and now we have a little bit of separation anxiety. And then after the show, I'm going to meet up with him. We have our comedy show tonight. He's my brother. Yeah, he's I'm like this with him.
So where were you born and raised?
San Francisco, California.
So okay, so you're fully American and born and raised and
yeah,
but
I live in Saudi, but I'm a first generation American. Okay. So my family immigrated from Saudi and to the States in like the late 80s, early 90s.
At home you speak Arabic.
Yeah, لازم like ستي وجده بس عربي بالبيت. They always if you speak English, like the shahata comes out.
Oh my God,
literally.
Good.
I'd be like talking like, oh my God, like my homework, لا عربي بالعربي. Like وظيفة, like my master وظيفتي, like they forced it.
وظيفة, job, وظيفة.
But I actually really appreciate that they did that because like I have a lot of friends in the States who don't speak Arabic.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't.
That's why I'm shocked actually.
And like think about it, honestly, at the core of it, the most important thing for us as Arabs, as children of the diaspora, the most important thing is the language. Because how are you going to be able to carry the culture to your kids?
100%.
Like it's easy to listen to the music and like fast for Ramadan, and if you're not Muslim, to like involve yourself in a different like traditions. But the language is what will pass on to your kids and their kids and their kids. And if you lose that, then what are we going to become in like 30 to 40 years?
And honestly, your contact is really bringing a lot of, representation and all that. So obviously I have to say thank you. Thank you on behalf of a lot of people. This is like a serious because, you're bringing it to, obviously there are some humor behind it and everything.
Of course.
And, but you do focus on the stereotypes. And a lot of the stereotypes. And do you think that like, focusing on the stereotypes, how do you think when people like come up to you and they're sensitive a little bit and tell you, you know what, but you're just... not really breaking stereotypes here, and you're not, helping for the intolerance of Arabs. But what do you tell them?
What do you mean by stereotypes? Like
when the whole stereotypes of the way the Arabs use a lot of cologne, the way the Arabs flirt in a very bad way, not bad way.
No,
but
it's very aggressive, slightly. It's the thing is Americans don't know how to flirt the right way. I think Arabs know how to flirt. Like
I agree with that.
Listen, like you go to American, like I've seen my white friends and the way they like try to like compliment a girl.
Yeah.
Like think about, oh, you look so hot. Like compared to like inti ayuni, inti al-amar, inti al-asal. Like we know how to freaking like get in there and like compliment a woman, and or a man. Poetry. It turns into poetry, and like I don't want to say it's aggressive. I just think that Americans are used to it. So when we like compliment someone and like flirt with them, it maybe come off aggressive, but I think it's beautiful. Now it depends on what their intentions are. That's when it gets different. If they're flirting with like the classic stereotype is that Arab guys always say, I want to marry you. Inti, I want to marry you. Khalas,
I'm guilty of that.
Yes.
I'm guilty of that.
I'm guilty of it too.
You do that too.
But in a joking manner.
It's a
joke. You just see her and she's just like, I want to, like, you are the one for me, But I think it's funny. And these stereotypes here, there's a couple different like ways to do it. There's some content creators in the States that I feel like, I call it the low-hanging fruit content. It's so easy for us to make fun of us, like, for being toxic and stuff like that. I'm trying to elevate it a little bit higher to like make jokes about positive aspects of being Arab, like the funny,
I love that.
like the traditions and like adat and other things we do. Like for example, my red flags, like red flags, like every culture has red flags, you know. But like I don't like doing like the toxic out of boyfriend, and like some people like make a whole thing out of like being the toxic out of girlfriend, toxic out of boyfriend. I'm like, what is that portraying to people in the States now?
Yeah.
They're thinking that like out of guys are extremely toxic. There is a collection of them, but there's a collection of every single culture, and like I don't want people to think us out of girls as being toxic, and like there's just amazing out of girls and guys everywhere. So I'm trying to, and I get sometimes when I can't think of content, you know, you go back to it and you fall onto it. But I try to like, how is this piece of content gonna help maybe convince someone that like being Arab is actually like beautiful and it's a beautiful culture? Because in the States it's hard.
It is hard.
It's really hard. Like one of the beautiful things about Dubai. And people always ask me like, Nasser, why did you like Dubai so much? It was the first time in my life where I didn't feel like I had to try to be seen.
Yeah.
I just felt me. I didn't have to try to be Arab. I didn't have to try to be me. It was just Nasser.
You know, I felt the same way.
Yeah.
I felt the same way when I came here.
It's beautiful. It feels like this weight's kind of lifted off your shoulder.
Yeah.
And when you go out to the States, again, you feel the tension just like pick up just slightly. Because like you go around, like you're walking in a mall, like you're not seeing people like you. You're not hearing the adhan. You're not seeing people dressed like you that talk like you. So it's different. But people always ask me, Nasser, are you moving to Dubai? Are you going to move to Dubai? Are you going to do it?
I mean, it's one of my questions on my list right here.
So I'll ask you, am I going to move to Dubai? Right now, it's a no. And I'll tell you why.
Why?
I love Dubai. But I feel like if I come to Dubai, I feel like I'd be giving up on the challenge of pushing forward the Arab culture in the States. Like, alhamdulillah, now I've created a platform where people can see my content in the States and be able to learn from it, you know, whether they're Arabi or not.
Yeah.
And the children of the diaspora in the States, we really are looking for people to latch onto that like show that they see themselves in, because the numbers are lacking. Like right now in the States, big Arab comedians, there's only like Mo Ahmed and Rami Youssef, right?
That's true.
I can't really
think
think
in the comedy industry.
In the comedy industry, there's obviously smaller fringe stand-up comedians, but like there's not really much of us in the States that are doing this. And so I see there's an opportunity for me to take it and help push the Arab culture forward in the mainstream in America. If I come to Dubai, it would be a bit harder to do that. I feel like I get complacent with it. And so I always tell people, they're like, what are your goals? Like, my goal is I want to be the biggest Arab comedian in the world and then be the biggest comedian in the world, you know? But at the same time, right adjacent to it is I want to make the Arab culture mainstream in the world, where they see the Arab culture with beauty, with love, with admiration, with like, wow. Because trust me, after 9/11, like it was tough, man. It was tough.
You touch on that a lot. You mentioned 9/11 a lot. So
because it was massive. It was massive, bro. It like changed the dynamic for Arabs.
How old were you in 9/11?
I was in kindergarten.
I know. I wasn't in kindergarten.
Yeah, I was in kindergarten. But I do remember like my mom waking me up. She's like, come downstairs. And I remember seeing the TV and I saw it, and we went to this like school, and they took us away from school because like everyone was worried. Like, so it was definitely a dramatic moment. It felt across. It was tragic, obviously.
I haven't experienced to that level, but I do.
Yeah.
I did feel a sense of difference. I love America. I'm American, and I will go back, and I always go back.
Yeah.
But for me, I just felt like I'm not 100% part of the gang. Like,
you're not
100% part of like the family. You're kind of like a guest. And that's a little bit of how I felt. But I mean, I do love what you're doing, because that's changing that for a lot of Arabs who live there. And there are a lot of Arabs.
And I tell this all the time. It's our time to be unapologetically Arab.
Amen.
If you mess with it,
you get a belt.
Come in.
You get a belt.
If
By
you
the way,
don't,
this belt's for like positive things and good things. Please use it.
This is our time. And if people mess with it and they want to join, like, faddal. If you don't, move on, because we're not waiting for you to join the ride, you know?
Yeah.
Because we've always tried to be like, oh, okay. No, it's time to be like, I'm Arab, I'm American, and this is who I am. Fuck with it or don't fuck with it. That's simple as that. So that's how I kind of view it.
And I wanted to ask you, do you think it's Naser that's getting so popular? Because a lot of these children who want to be, you know, if you want to give advice to kids.
Yeah.
So do you think it's a luck thing? Do you think it's talent? Do you think it's a combination of both? Like, how does one have this career?
Like, alhamdulillah, by the grace of Allah, everything's written for you, you know? But at the same time, you also have to, like, I generally believe at the end of the day, you have to have a passion for something and truly have a passion for it. Like, and passion takes time to develop. Like, notice it. What pulls your heart? What draws you to certain things? Like, note it down. Like, okay, I like making food. Why? Do it a little bit more. See if you could do it for a month. See if you could do it for 2 months, you know?
Yeah.
I've always been drawn to comedy and entertainment since I was a kid. And every time I do something, it would always fall back. I noticed, like, I was a pre-med major for 2 years at college.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wait, what college did you go to?
I went to UC Berkeley.
No way.
Yeah.
That's a very good college,
So I did pre-med, and I remember, like, every class, I just wouldn't feel excited to be there. I'd always note it. I'd note it. And eventually I realized I just couldn't do it because it wasn't a passion of mine. And you have to notice that, right? And to anyone who wants to do anything, consistency is the most important thing.
So true.
Because
with everything, whether it's
everything.
a gym or love,
you want for love, for relationships, for your family,
for working out, for family,
anything.
Consistency is the word.
Consistency is the word, and I've been consistent because I care about it. So to anyone that wants to do whatever it may be, you want to be a rocket scientist, you want to be a comedian, stay consistent and have a true passion for it. You just kind of wait for the right moment, and when the right moment comes, it'll work. So obviously, I'm still working now. The job isn't as demanding, alhamdulillah, and then we'll see what happens with it. It'll get to a point next year for sure.
Like you have a regular 9 to 5.
Yeah, but like I do my work pretty quickly. Like
Did you
people don't realize I'm a comedian,
or?
but like I went to UC Berkeley. I have some sort of intelligence behind me. I know how to get shit done. Yeah, bro. I got into Berkeley with a full ride. I had a 4.4 out of college. I graduated with a 3.8 out of Berkeley, 4.4 from high school. Gone to Haas Business School. Like I had to make the mama proud. I had to make the mama proud.
That's amazing. You're a smart guy. You see that the ladies like that.
They do.
They love that. Okay, now speaking of the ladies love that, we're gonna talk about something. I want to ask about your love resume. What is your love resume? Tell us.
Wow, this is a big question. Khajaltni, bro.
You're already turning red. What's going on? You're Arab, like your Arab song's coming in.
So I don't know. I get shy when I talk about my love life. I mean, I've dated. I'm currently like, talking and trying to meet someone. I'm obviously in that mindset. Like, I want to get married. I want to have a family and kids. Like, I've definitely, been in relationships. A Lebanese girl broke my heart.
Nope.
Yeah,
those
you
Lebanese girls.
Yeah,
was it my cousin?
It might have been your cousin. I always say a Lebanese girl will either break your heart or break your wallet, or both,
or both.
But that's the thing. That relationship taught me so much about myself.
Yeah.
And I'm very grateful for her and those lessons that I had, because there was a lot of things that I didn't realize about dating that I needed to apply to myself to just make me a better person, and also just like be more confident in myself. Like the idea of self-respect, the idea of respecting your time, your effort, your emotions, and all those things. Like the way I'm built as a comedian, like your first thing, like your job, you're always thinking about other people, because I'm trying to make the crowd laugh. I'm trying to make the user laugh.
You're on there and they're paying a ticket to
exactly. And I apply it to my life, and like when I'm in a relationship, I love to give. And I didn't realize that like it's super important. If you give, you also have to take, and it's not being selfish.
So that's what you learned.
I learned that you have to expect that you also deserve a certain amount on your end.
Yeah.
And I learned that like I deserve. If I'm giving you my time, I deserve time back. If I'm giving you my emotions, I deserve emotional support back. Like these are things that I didn't really think about when I was in a relationship. It's the out of way, and it's like my mom.
Are we talking about financial things or emotional things, or
no,
both?
Financial things. Habibi,
like, does she come back from a trip and not get you a gift?
No, it's not that. It wasn't that. It's emotional. The financial thing, I think, is that's like very clear cut, black and white when you're dating someone. Like as a guy, I'm gonna take care of you. That's my ego, my Arabic ego.
You believe in that as because in the States right now, you're an American. Okay. They believe in equality.
If I can get more tea, by the way, please.
Oh,
yes.
Please, let's get some more tea. Production, thank you so much.
Listen, okay, not to digress too much, but there's a phenomenon. I don't know if it's a phenomenon. Like growing up in the States, like there's the Ajnabi way of like raising people, right? Yeah. And I love the aspect of like, a lot of women now, out of women, are gaining this like this. Like they want to be independent. They have dreams. Mashallah, it's amazing.
Yeah, of course.
And I love that. There's so many my out of like girlfriends that are like girlfriends as in friends, not like dating. That are doing such amazing things. I support them, all that stuff. But I think is when they find a guy who like has more appreciation for like the traditional lifestyle of being out of men, there's a clash. Mm-hmm. And I feel like now there's been a massive like communication issues between those two ideologies. Correct. Of how to find the right balance. And I'm seeing friends that like into relationships and it breaks up nasty. They get married and it ends up in a divorce.
Sadly, yes.
Because right now, because of this like them being America and finding a lot of different things. Yeah, thank you so much. There has to be communication from the guy's end and the girl's end, right? Like for example, if a guy wants to provide for a woman, if that's what they think is like the way they want to have a relationship, all right, how much are they providing everything? If they're providing everything, what are the expectations from a woman? And a woman's like, I want to be independent. I want to do all this stuff. But some of them like want to be independent, but they still want to be spoiled by their man and not also put into the relationship. And so there's this like whole clashes going on that I noticed in the States. And there needs to be like an understanding. Like when you go into a relationship with one, you have to communicate. What are your needs? What are your wants? Like, what do you expect? What do you don't expect? But I feel like as Arab, we don't do that as often.
Yeah, that's so true. Now, let me ask you, have you ever been intimidated by a woman? Have you ever like walked up and a woman either intimidated by maybe she makes more than you or she's more powerful than you, has a higher position than you?
No, I don't. I like, listen, like when it comes to like that, if a girl's like comes in and she's making more than me, like mashallah, amazing. Like all the best to you. I don't get intimidated by it. It's actually attractive to be honest
And
with
have you dated someone like that? Or is your type someone you feel like you want to be that leader in the relationship?
I mean, like, I feel like my ego makes me like I just have this ego like I want to take care of someone, you know?
Yeah.
I really want to be. But if a girl wants to go out there and do her thing, like I will support you. But then at the same time, like if shit hits the fan, I will take care of you. That's like my mentality towards it. I don't know why it's like
It's the Arab in you.
it's the Arab in me, you know. It's like
It's traditional. It's a
bit
traditional idea.
But I will still support you in doing your endeavors. Like I will make sure if you have dreams, I'm gonna make sure you chase them. But then also, if we want to raise a family, like where is the similar? Like what's the responsibilities here? You know, if you're gonna go out and chase your dreams, I'm also gonna go out and chase my dreams. Then who's gonna take care of the kids? So we have to have communication. You have to find a right balance, like
Of course.
between that. Sometimes people don't have that communication. Then they get into like, and I don't want to raise the kids. I'm going out to do my job. Who's gonna raise the kids? I don't want a nanny. I want someone to take care. Like, no, we need a nanny. All these different conversations like are happening now. People don't think about, and it creates problems. It creates massive
100%.
problems.
So going back to the love resume situation, for me, when I go on a date, I'm single too, so bring it on. When I go on a date, I want to know the person's love resume and like their experience in love. And for my age, which I'm 10 years older than you.
It's tough conversations to have too, though.
Yeah, because you want to know if they're experienced, if they can, if they're capable. And is that a part? Like if you're going on a date with someone, if they give you a love resume that is not a good resume in the sense where like they've had no experience, or do you prefer them having no experience, or do you think it's a positive or a negative?
I mean, listen, everything's case by case. Everything's case by case. I think it comes down to like finding out about the person. You know, how like someone can have like a love resume. Like dating's tough, bro. Dating's tough. There's some like really nasty people out there that like hurt a lot of people. So it's like I will never judge anyone by their resume. I'm judging people. How do you interact with me? How do you treat me? Down to your small mannerisms, to your engagement with me.
So you don't care if a girl has had 25 boyfriends before you?
25 is a big number. I don't have.
You care about so if we're talking about a number, what is the number that's okay?
No, we're not gonna put it down to a number, bro.
So I mean,
like,
so 25 is not good. So like, do you prefer 1 or 2?
You're putting me on the spot, bro.
On the spot
like,
now.
No,
This is hard hitting.
Case by case, bro.
So it's case by case.
I studied political science in college. I know how to answer these questions.
Oh, you know how to answer these questions? I'm trying to get the juice out of you. Give me something.
Case by case. I don't. Listen, each girl is their own girl. I am my own guy. I will not judge any girl by their past or anything. I'm judging you by what you present to me in front of you. You want the soundbite, Odd? I'm not gonna give you the soundbite.
Well, that's why you're on the seat.
I'm not giving you the soundbite. No way.
You know how entertainment works.
I know. No.
Okay, so but
he's
that's
trying to get me canceled. Be like, oh, I'm not gonna date a girl. She has like eight, like whatever.
8 is the only number. He said it.
No, 8. I did not. No, guys, lot.
Teasing.
Go out and live your lives, girls. Whatever is up to you and your values.
You got a bell for that for sure.
I see what you're trying to do, bro. I swear.
No, I'm just curious as to because honestly, I watched you with the Jibber and Jabber, and you guys was just like a ball of testosterone. You guys were just like sitting there like dudes with testosterone. And I'm just like thinking, like, do you ever like get along with maybe like different ideals that are more westernized, or maybe men that are less testosterone boosted?
I mean, I have that testosterone aspect to me. Like I love like American football, Star Wars, Marvel, all that stuff. I played American football in high school. Though. No, but here's the thing. What people don't realize, I do have a little bit of a feminine side to me. Like I do. And I love that part of me. Like I love
bring it out sometimes.
I love fashion. I love taking care of myself. I'll go get a mani-pedi. Like I love like talking about drama. I'll sit there. I don't mind that part to me.
Please show the viewers your toes.
Yeah, I haven't gotten a manicure. I have not gotten a manicure. I need to get it.
No.
No, I do have that because I was raised by women, bro. I was raised by women. My mom's a single mom, and I was raised by her, and she's an amazing person that taught me so many amazing values, and like so I have that aspect of me, and I think it's a beautiful aspect of me, and I think that's something I try to nourish and like take care of. I think every guy should have a little bit of a feminine side to him. And if some Arab guys will hear that, they're gonna be like, "La, ana zalama, like shoo, ana zalama." I'm like, relax, man. Like you go look at your hair, bro. It's like you have a perm. Like relax. Like come on.
Every little hair strand is perfect.
Yeah, I did heke, with shawarma, with eyebrows, and like ana zalama. I'm like, dude, come on. I don't even get my eyebrows on, which is fine if you get your eyebrows done. Like own it. Like it's. Take care of yourself. Whatever you need to do to take care of yourself.
I love that.
Skincare. Whatever you need to do. But yes, back to the relationship.
Okay, we're going to go back to the relationship, back to the gender roles. Okay, I want to ask you about gender roles because it's very important because your perspective is extremely, extremely important because I'm also Arab American like you are. High five.
USA.
USA. And you know what? When I look for a partner, I want someone to be Arab American because I want them to have the Westernized and understand the Westernized ideals. And I want them to also be Arab. That would be the ideal situation. But now talking about gender roles specifically within that is, do you have ideas about gender roles? Like, do you believe that, no, because I've talked to some women here that they do believe in a little bit of inequality. It's a strange way of saying it. Maybe that word inequality is wrong, but they believe that they want a man to be the leader. They want to provide in the sense for the household traditional stuff.
Yeah.
What are the gender roles that you're looking for?
Okay, like I said earlier, it's a case by case basis. Every person is different. What I'm looking for, and I said this earlier, like my ego wants me to take, like I want to take care of you. It's like I want it, like,
oh, thank you.
You know, Habib,
Habib.
I want to take care of a girl. If you're gonna be my wife, I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna make sure that you're taken care of. If shit hits the fan, you can rely on me to be like the leader, you know. But at the same time, if you want to go out there and support, like you want to go out there and like chase your dreams, I'll support you. I'm gonna make sure you can be happy because it's not my responsibility to make you happy. But it's also not your responsibility to make me happy.
100%.
It's our responsibility to support each other in our own journey to happiness.
I love that.
Right? That's how I view it.
Now, gender roles.
And gender roles. Like,
Stop
listen,
being a political science
no,
here.
I'm not going to be PC about this. I'll be honest with you. Listen, if I think it's my responsibility to take care of you and you accept that, you're like, you know what? I'm going to financially be reliant on you and all that stuff. Then I have expectations that you're going to be more family oriented, that you're going to take care of the family, that, you know, you're going to be more of the person in the household. Like, we'll have those conversations and figure out the balance. I love to cook though too.
Oh, okay.
I love taking care of my house and I'll be there to support. But I think it's like, listen, my relationship with my mom is incredible. She's like the most important person in my life, right?
Yeah.
And I value how important that relationship is. And I want my kids to have a relationship with their mom just like that. I want them to look at their mom and be like, hey, Emmy. You know, they say the gates of heaven are the feet of your mom, right?
Beautiful.
Sometimes in the States,
be careful, mama's boy.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Listen, I'm a mama's boy, except that I love my mom. She's a single mom.
Oh,
she
red flag. We have a red flag.
I can't. Like, I love her too much. And I think in the States, that gets lost about the importance of what it means to be a mom, right?
Yeah.
Like that relationship between you and your kids. And I'm not trying to say this in like a misogynist way. I just feel like moms know how to be better caregivers emotionally and, you know, like all those stuff. I consider myself to be more emotionally like aware, and I want to be an amazing father to my kids too.
Of course.
But then I feel like women do a little bit better. That's just like my mentality on it. Don't cancel me for it. That's just like my opinions on the situation. And so, like at the end of the day, like I want someone, like a woman who's gonna be like appreciate that aspect of being a caregiver.
Yeah, but you know, it's not always the case. Obviously, there's exceptions to the rule.
It's
as
case
well.
by case.
Correct, because there are mothers who are terrible and fathers who are much better.
Exactly.
And there's always all that type. You
Exactly.
know,
That's what I'm saying. It's case by case.
But you're saying generalizing.
Not generalizing in the sense of like, this is what I view something. But again, I'll have this conversation with my wife and be like, let's see, like what do you care about? Like I'm like when I date someone, I'll be like, okay, what does family mean to you?
Yeah.
Some
do you
girls,
think she's 100% responsible for the kids?
Then fine. That means I'm gonna have to take the weight on the financial side of things, you know. But that means also you're gonna have to take the responsibility of the household, you know. That's just how I view it. Like if I'm gonna take
Do you
the
think it's a negotiation?
It's a negotiation. Find the compromise, habibi.
Compromise.
Lazim compromise. But don't clip the fact that when you clip it, you're gonna say, "Oh, Nasser is like saying that it's like the woman should be the caregiver. Everyone's gonna wreck me." If a girl wants to like go out there and be an amazing lawyer, a amazing businesswoman, like mashallah, like go do it.
Tell us if you agree with Nasser in the comments, please. Yeah. Tell us if you like what he said or you hate what he said.
Yeah.
Tell us in the comments.
Then you're gonna have to go. Then if you're gonna go out there and do that, then we have to find a compromise. Like who's gonna take care of the kids? You know,
100%.
Here's the thing: like, there's a big nanny culture in the Middle East.
That's very true.
Massive. I had this conversation last night. Like we were talking about like American women, Arab American women, and Arab women here, right? Take an Arab woman here and put her in the States. I think, to be honest with you, she might get like a culture shock.
And it's going to be a
nanny
while
culture
to
is not big in the States and it's expensive in the States.
Oh my god.
You're paying 80 to 100K USD.
Can I tell you, I lived in the Upper West Side, and my housekeeper, she would charge me for a studio. We're talking about like your bedroom, your dining room, and your kitchen are in one room, and then you have a bathroom. $150. That's including tip. So it was like 125, and I would give her an extra $25. It's
a lot of money, man.
100 for one time of just cleaning a studio. We're talking about box, probably the size of this.
No, I'm telling you.
So I mean, I was just like, can I be a housekeeper? And I was like, I'm ready to sign up for that job.
No, literally, I won't do it, but like I'll pay it up if I need to. But what I'm trying to say is that like I don't. Sometimes like if you bring an Arab girl here and put her in the States, there's gonna be a culture shock. Some girls will learn, some girls weren't. You know, because like in the States, I didn't grow up with a nanny. And in the States, like the only people who grow up with nannies if you have money. You know,
of course, a lot
of money because
like
it's expensive.
upper class. It's not
upper
middle class.
It's not a middle class thing. And so if a girl you bring an Arabi girl to the stage, she's not gonna, she has the expectations. There's going to be a little bit of a clash. But bringing an American woman here and putting her in the Arab world, there's also going to be a clash. Like if a girl like. You know, what's the responsibilities? Again, you have to have a conversation with your spouse and figure out what's the balance for you.
You know, I've always said this, like dating is like an interview. I know it's so sad. And there's so many correlations. And I've heard you make that correlation before on somewhere that I've watched during my whole research about you before coming on this podcast.
This guy knows my entire life.
No, I know your entire life. Yeah. I know your fingerprints, everything, your social security number. No, but the thing about it's a little bit like an interview because like we said, it's a negotiation. And then you tell what are you expecting? What are you going to offer? What am I going to offer? And then you submit your love resumes, and it's like very much a transaction like that, and that's what you said
100%
about that.
And that's why you could also find out so many red flags when you're having these conversations. Like if someone's not willing to compromise, they're going to be very like straightforward. This is my way or the highway. Then habibti, he might not be the right guy for you.
Yeah, you gotta give and take.
You gotta give and take.
You gotta be selfish and selfless.
Exactly.
Okay, and I want to talk to you about what I think is the biggest red flag.
Yeah,
is to be known famously around the entire globe as the king of red flags.
It's not a good thing, huh? It's not a good thing.
When you're dating someone, they're like, "Oh, you're the king of red flags." How does that play out?
Dating. I mean, listen. I've had my ups and downs with datings. Like I've been single for 2 years now, roughly. I've had my up and downs. Like it's like girls have this expectation, like, oh, why does he know so many red flags? Has he dated a lot? Is he for the streets? All these things. I'm not for the streets. I've just been on a lot of first, second, and third dates where I've picked up to know. Like I'm big on the energy and I just know.
So right now, how's the energy? You feeling
the energy's great. It's positive. We've been talking like the producer just said we're digressing too much. Talking about random things, which is a green flag.
No, I love you. You're good at talking. I love this. Is a great one.
Thank you. But with a girl, I'll be able to pick up the energy and like you pick up certain things and like the tone and when they say certain things, like you notice it. You know, like for example, if you take out a girl to a date and there's one girl I took on a date, and I'm like, so would you like she's from here? I was like, oh, so would you like come to America? What are the vibes? She's like, well, I don't really like fly more than 9 to 10 hours. You know, I was like, well, Habibti, if you fly like premium economy or business class, it's fine. She goes, Habibi, I only fly first class Emirates.
And never fly Dubai.
No, exactly. So I'm like, that's a red flag. You're saying that to me, even if you're in a joking manner, it means that you have this attitude that like you're too good for premium economy or something like that. Yeah. And only Emirates. Habibi, there's like Qatar, there's Etihad, there's United, like all these different things. So you pay attention to them, and all different mannerisms. I took a Lebanese girl, out for ice cream. We had dinner. I paid for the dinner, right? In my understanding, I like doing this test with women. If we go out to ice cream after I take her on a dinner date, I want to see, are you going to try to pay for the ice cream? Because the ice cream's going to be like $5 to $10. It's nothing. Are you going to have this expectation? Like, if I just
the ice cream test. I like the ice cream test.
If I just paid $200 for a dinner, $150, whatever, I'm going to see, are you going to go out of your way to be like, thank you, Nasser, for paying for the dinner. Let me take care of the ice cream.
You think it's just a gesture? And would you allow her to do it? Or you would just say, like, I just want to hear the gesture?
I would allow you to do it because it's like $5 to $10. Nothing. It's pennies now with inflation. Like, it's whatever, right? It's my ice cream test. And it shows to me, if you want to pay for the ice cream, it shows that you're very thankful for the fact that, like, I took you out to dinner, I paid for it. Let me just return a favor in a small way, right?
Yeah, there are some women who actually would disagree with you. They say, not one thing during the day.
No, exactly. But so
to you, that's a red flag.
No, I think it's a red flag because I want to see, like, are you a grateful person? Are you someone that shows appreciation that, like,
Yeah.
Like, I took a girl on a date and we had a great dinner date and we went to go get ice cream. And this is a joke I make in my comedy set about like Lebanese women. Why I don't date Lebanese women because of this reason. We go out to ice cream. The ice cream comes up to the cash register. I like wait. She doesn't make a gesture to the wallet or anything like that. She's gonna offer to pay for the ice cream. I'm like, Mashad, I'll pay for it. I'll note it now that if this thing develops, it'll be added to my red flag list and decide if I want to move forward with you.
My red flag list. It says spreadsheet on Google Sheets.
My spreadsheet, like red flag list. And I go, and my card doesn't work, right? And I think this is her sign for her to go out and like now pay for the ice cream. She goes, well, so try your phone. I was like,
what?
Obviously, the ice cream is melting. Like, pay for the ice cream.
No.
I tried to tap my phone. I think I just got a new phone case. It's not working. So now it's not working twice. I'm like, okay, khalas, it's like a sign.
Now you're adamant. Now you're
it's a sign. You should
pay for that
right?
ice cream.
And she goes to the cashier. She goes, can you restart your machine? I'm like, Habibti, just freaking pay for the ice cream. She restarts the machine, And then now she goes, give me your card. She goes to her car, I kid you not, wipes it down, sticks it in.
No way. All these
I'm
obstacles.
telling you, this is why a Lebanese girl will break your wallet. Because she'll make you pay for ice cream too.
Hey, don't generalize about my people, bro. Don't let me get it.
I'm 20% Lebanese, by the way. 20%,
you are?
And that's the toxic side of me, by the way.
Oh,
that's the toxic side of
be
me.
careful. I know.
100%.
So, I want to ask you: Do you have any red flags? I mean, I heard you say something about like you lead girls on, you over flirt.
I think
is that one of your red flags?
I think I'm an unintentional dick.
Unintentional dick.
Yes.
I can see that.
Unintentional
No, I'm teasing,
asshole. In a sense of like, I don't intentionally like blow you off. I don't intentionally like mean to like be like not there. I'm a very busy guy now, you know, and I'm very like my life's not consistent. So it's hard for me. I know, it's hard for me to be consistent for another person.
Yeah.
Right now, and I'm working on it. And like the girl I'm crushing on now, I'm being a bit more consistent. But like,
how much do you like this girl that you're crushing on, and how much do you want to be consistent with her?
I think I like her. I want to see where things can go. You know,
and what does consistency mean for a man? Because a lot of women complain about that. He didn't text me. He didn't tell me goodbye. It's been like 2 days. I didn't hear from him. And then he comes in who wants to like...
If a man wanted to, habibi, he would.
No one's that busy.
Trust me.
You have a type?
I do have a type.
What's
I
your type?
like dirty blondes, like blonde. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Do we have a dirty blonde in the room?
Yeah, a little bit. Dirty blonde.
Oh, dirty blonde.
How are you,
By the way,
habibti?
speaking of the shawarma king in our house, and that's what's part of my intro.
Is there like an introduction song with the king? Like, oh, king walks in.
Shawarma king.
Like, shawarma, shawarma.
More like that. You're right. I did an English one. So guess what? Production has so graciously brought you 3 different shawarmas for you to try on camera.
I saw it, by the way. I sniffed it. My shawarma
it's in the room. It's the
There's
smell
spidey
in the
senses
room.
and the shawarma senses. I actually have not. I've had shawarma once. I had it at Elo Beirut, by the way.
Stop.
Yeah, I didn't realize that Elo Beirut, the name of it, because like you say hello, but in Beirut they say Elo. Like I didn't know that was the reason why they called it that.
Ah, yeah, we say hello.
Yeah, hello. I didn't realize
kif-
that. Hello, ça va, kifa.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't with the French and Lebanese. I cannot. They
You
said when
can't?
they colonized you, and you're speaking the colonized. Ça va, bonjour, wallah ma barif, de rien, merci beaucoup. Like, bro, you're Lebanese. You're not French.
We're getting political here.
I can't, man. Any Lebanese girl that speaks French in my class, move on to the next one.
No, you better not say that, bro.
Unless
You're
pretty
cutting
blue-
your chances,
Unless
bro.
she has pretty blue eyes and blonde hair.
Bro, you're
please
cutting a
send her my way.
lot of your chances.
Yeah.
Speak up for us.
I love Lebanese women, bro. I love Suri.
Bro, we love-
They make my, like,
We
this.
love the French language. We love France. We love it all, man.
I don't
And-
like France. I'm sorry. I've made so many videos against France. I think I'm banned from going into France.
You probably
I've been
are.
to France and they treated me like khara. They literally
Because you hate them,
like
obviously.
stupid American. Like, hey, kid, bro, I cannot. And then next, you know, Lebanese people, everyone's speaking French. Like, I get it. It's a beautiful language. Like, I get it. But like, they colonized us. They separated us. And they said separation.
Hey, but they're no longer colonizing.
I know, but the history's there,
It's
bro.
not the history. We love.
Gilead,
we
like in the
speak
Blad
French.
Hashem until
But
France
if you're
and the
cutting
UK
your chance
came.
of all the French people, you're gonna get a lot of people unfollowing you. All the French
Maybe
Lebanese
things
girls.
work out with the Syrian girl. You never know. We'll
No,
see.
no, I'm teasing.
Yeah.
So okay, well let's get
Bring
those
the
shawarmas.
shawarma. Let's bring the
And you're gonna tell
shawarma.
us. You could.
Jayin Hone.
All right, let's get up.
Let's
Oh
get
my
up.
gosh, this is.
Ay, dahri. I'm bringing the chai with me. All right. This has actually been so helpful because I feel it drying up, and I do the chai like it.
I can smell the tune from here. This is so good.
The chicken's good. Could be seasoned more. I mean, I feel like the French fries is not necessary. The bread's good, and the mkhalla's good.
How's that tune?
The tune's a little bit soft, bro. This one for me probably be around like a 7.6 for me out of 10.
7.6.
Yeah.
All right.
Come on, we had to have a palate cleanser, guys. Palate cleanser. Hey, perfect. If you want to take the bite from the other side,
I'm gonna
it's
take the
fine.
bite from the other side. You said you're sick, aren't you?
Not sick. It's just my throat was really like just.
Were you
not-
partying last night or something?
I was out till like 3 o'clock. I was
Okay,
not
that
partying.
makes sense.
It has good flavor to it, but it just like it needs a little bit more to it. This one, okay. Here we go.
What are you petting it? Oh my gosh,
There's a little bit more tanginess to this. I love when the chicken has a little bit of lemon zest to it.
yes.
Yeah. I like this one more.
You like
If
this
that's a
one more?
7.6. I give this one like more like an 8 out of 10. I'm taking one more bite.
My turn. You got me all jealous. Bro.
No, this one is better because also
Then take it. You feel like you want to eat the whole thing.
no, the charredness of the chicken is pretty good too. I like this one more.
Yeah.
What do you think? I like this one more than this one. Right? This one's better. This one's better. Okay, and now this one, hey, Shu, like an open face shawarma with pita.
What?
هاي البيتا هاي مو بيتا برو هاي بيتزا
Hey, pizza, what the...
شو
what
هاي
is-
بيتزا شو هاي
What is going on?
توميتو هاي كاتشاب
Uh-oh!
كاتشاب
Throw it
يا
away!
زلمه كاتشاب هاي مو بيتا برو
Turn the table.
هاي disrespect هاي اسمها قليل احترام how am I supposed to eat this
Wait, do we have utensils for the... Do we have utensils?
وين التوم وين التوم
خلاص حطها على
بايدي خلاص هيك old school ways
Just put it in the bread. Put it in the bread. Oh, I
ما
love
في
it.
توم كمان okay I don't know where you guys got this from
This one.
this is not starting off well but we'll do it like this تفضل here
Thank you. I'm gonna do the same thing you did. We're gonna need like wipes after this.
wow.
But yo, how about the chicken seasoning?
This is too dry. I don't like this one. It's too dry. This is like a 5 out of 10. It's too dry. Right? I already felt it. This one's the best one here. This one.
Yeah.
This one's for me an 8 out of 10.
This one is the best one. I agree
It's
with
the
you.
best one. I love Beirut,
Hello,
right?
Beirut
I love
is
Beirut
the
good.
winner.
And this is barbar, isn't it? Yeah. See? I knew it. See? Don't ever test me on my shawarma knowledge. I know my shit, guys.
he got
I
it.
know my shit.
And the third one,
من وين هاي؟ هاي لفاح or no? Safadi. Safadi, they've always not had good shawarma. I've listened.
Have a fry, habibi.
The fries. I don't know. No, I've been
We'll
to
come back later.
I've been to Safadi. I don't like their shawarma. I've also been to Beiruti. I don't like their shawarma. They have a good, better beef shawarma at Beiruti.
Yeah.
You know, actually, has a good beef shawarma is Im Sharif. Im Sharif's beef shawarma is pretty good.
I'm obsessed with their food.
The one in Monte Carlo, it was the best, one of the best Arabic culinary experiences I've had in my life. In Monte Carlo. Next
Monte
to,
Carlo.
I was surprised, bro. I was surprised. It's right next to Hotel de Paris. And we went because I had a
Trip.
wedding.
Let's go.
I'm so down with what was it? Ra'ad and Nasser take the road. I went and I was not expecting because like I'm in France or Monaco, sorry. I didn't expect the food to be good. Bro, it was insane. It was better than Im Sharif here. I know they have Im
They have Sharif. Lebanon, you can't beat
Lebanon
it.
and they have Im Sharif.
I'm biased. You can't
But
beat it.
Sham came out in the Im Sharif. I
Oh,
think.
they do?
I think so, yeah.
So where are you from in Syria?
But Sham.
And do you go often?
Bro, I have not gone since I was 2 years old, bro. Don't. It's a soft spot for me. I have not gone. I want to go
Of
one.
course, no.
I went to Saudiya and Global Village. It's the closest I've gone to Saudiya.
Syria and Global Village.
They
I
walk,
need to go to
"Balila
Global
Balbaluki." I'm like, oh my god, I'm home. I'm home.
All right, let's finish it up right there.
Okay.
Follow me. Do we have hand wipes?
Yeah, I'm taking a.
No, sir.
Nah, sir.
So you mean it by like no, sir, right? That's what you mean it? You mean?
No, it's like nah, sir.
I thought it was like nah, sir.
No, it's like nah. It is like nah, sir. So people say.
I thought that was the joke.
The joke is like that. It's broken down. It's broken down to be like when you see it like nah, sir, and then you see me like what's your name? I'm like Nasser. It's like oh, it makes sense.
Oh, because I have an apostrophe in my name, Ra'ed.
yeah,
And everyone is like Reed.
yeah.
Ray
Bro,
it,
nothing irks me more in the States when Arab people change their name to like a English pronunciation. Like they go like Mo or their name's like my name's Ahmed. I'm like, bro, astaghfirullah, bro. Your name is your most important thing to you. Like it's your first impression of someone and where they're from. It carries your family traditions. It carries who you are. And you're gonna disrespect.
But they don't have the consonants like.
No, I don't care, bro. You're gonna disrespect
have
your
those-
name
they don't have
by
those
telling
consonants.
someone your name is Ahmed when it's Ahmed.
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 Oh,
Muhammad.
there you
know,
go.
Saad, Ra'ed. Like
I love
see
how you close your eyes. and
yeah,
say
like
it with
Saad,
joy.
Ra'ed, Ahmed, like Marwan, like all these different names are so beautiful. And you're like, oh, my name's Ahmed? Bro, wake up, bro.
Preach,
like,
brother.
Bro, come on.
Preach.
I'm
Listen.
done with this. Like I said earlier, be unapologetically Arab. If a Max can't say your name right, it's Max's problem, not your problem. Same as what's that? I don't care if his name is Abdul Rahman ibn Aziz. Like my name is Abdul Rahman ibn Aziz. Figure it out.
Figure it out.
Figure it out.
Okay, so basically, I wanted to. There's a little scenario. I want to see. We're a wingman show.
Yes.
So you're known as the king of red flags.
Yeah.
I'm known as the ultimate wingman.
Wow.
Okay, so I know how to.
We're
wingman.
kind of both kind of like helping each other, like the cause out. Like you're being the wingman. No, you're helping the guys out. I'm helping the girls out.
I'm helping guys and girls.
That's
I'm
true,
helping-
okay.
Yeah, I can help anybody. As long
Anyone.
I can wingman you. What do you want? What do you like? What's your type? But boom, pow. What's
Oh,
good
wow.
about me is I teach people how to break the
Al
ice.
boom pow.
Yeah.
Go, yeah.
Break the ice, talk to people. What are the tools and skills you need to use? So now I want to see you, like how you flirt. So I'm going to give you a scenario and I want to see what your like pickup line is. How do you approach a situation? We're going to do a role play. I'm going to act like I'm the girl that you are into.
Who he's the girl.
I'm the girl that's an. You're gonna have to listen.
Okay,
acting.
guys.
You're gonna have to use your imagination.
I know. I want to get into acting, so let's do it.
Are you a good actor?
I will be a good actor. I consider myself a good actor now. Yeah. Marking my day. I'm gonna win an Oscar one day. Inshallah, one day.
Inshallah. Be an
Inshallah.
EGOT. Why just Oscar?
Huh?
You don't know what an EGOT is?
Yeah, it's Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony. True, bro.
Okay, so why do you say huh when I said EGOT?
I thought you said something else like EGOT. I'm like, what? I don't know what an EGOT is.
It's not an Arab word. It
Yeah,
sounds like an Arab word.
It does, yeah.
Okay, here's a scenario. You're you're at an Ergili place.
And scene. Wallah, okay.
Okay, you're at Ergili place. You're not Ergiling. I am your type, and I'm the girl. And I just finished my dessert, okay?
Yeah.
And I'm about to head out, and we just watched a dancing show, whatever.
Yeah.
And we just finished dessert. I'm about to head out, and I'm smoking my agri, but you wanna find a way to come in and talk to me and just show me what you would do,
Okay.
and how you would flirt with a girl.
Okay. You ready?
And I'm ready. Are you
Okay.
ready to and scene?
Hi, Habibti. Hi.
Hi.
Nasser. What dessert did you just have?
Oh, that was a cheesecake. I have one more bite.
Well, the cheesecake. Did you like it?
It was good.
Yeah. What did you not like about it?
I no, it was good. I liked it. It was.
You liked it?
Yeah, I mean,
Cool.
I ate most of it.
Are you here with your friends or by yourself?
I'm actually here with my best friend. He's in the bathroom.
He is. So just you guys are best friends. Are you from Dubai or where are you from?
No, I'm from
No.
Tunisia.
I like your necklace, by the way. It's very nice. It complements your eyes super. Like it's a good balance. Wallah, it's very nice.
Stop.
Can I sit down real quick until your friend? Is that fine?
I think that seat's taken.
Okay, move not at all. But you said you're from Tunisia. When did you come to Dubai?
When did I come? I came to Dubai, I think, like 2 months ago.
2 months. Are you liking it? Are you not liking it?
Yeah, I'm liking it. You know, I'm still figuring it out, seeing what to do.
Are you working or are you just here for vacation?
Vacation, and my friends are showing me around.
Okay. Have you what has been your favorite thing to do?
My favorite thing to do has been, honestly, I've enjoyed this spot here, and I enjoyed the Ergili.
Yeah. تحبي الأرجيلة?
I love that.
Yeah. Okay. Do you have a vape too or no?
I don't like vape. I don't
So
like
you don't
vape
want the
much.
vape. It's bad for you, huh? You don't want to ruin your face and all that stuff because you have a beautiful face. It's very pretty.
I know, thank you.
Yeah. What was your name, by the way, again? Say it.
Mariam.
Mariam. Like, hello, Mariam. Very nice, honestly.
Thank
Super
you.
nice.
Mariam.
Yeah. Well, Mariam, I have to go, but can I get like your Instagram or stuff? I know a lot about
Why
Dubai,
do you
so I
need
love
my Instagram?
because I just wanted to get to know you and see your Instagram.
Oh, okay. It's Mariam Superstar Warrior at
Oh wow, superstar.
Mariam Superstar Warrior.
Okay, wallah. Warrior command too. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. I like it. It's very nice. Okay, my Instagram is Naser, so you can get it, and then I'll DM you and whatnot. So
All right.
yeah. Sorry, I didn't
Well-
mean to bother you.
well, good luck to
If
you.
you want another cheesecake, I'll get it for you. Enjoy it, but maybe I'll see you around Dubai.
All
Yeah,
right,
thank
all
you.
Hey,
Yeah.
look at your acting. There you go, my buddy. Well, that's awesome. You know what I love about what you did? You know,
What?
this is that you controlled the conversation the whole time. And I wasn't giving you questions, and I wasn't asking you any questions. And that's the biggest way of how I teach people how to wingman, how to
Yeah.
like go and approach people, because that's what I do. I control this conversation also.
Yeah.
You do the same. You have that skill.
Yeah.
And for you to keep the conversation, the momentum going, and
Yeah.
for you just don't see, I just stopped with just answering your questions.
Yeah.
And then what you did is you're just like going boom, boom. You had a question ready on deck. You didn't care. You
Yeah.
kept going on. So I can see why you're a good flirter. I can see why a
Yeah.
lot of women like think you lead them on and you're a heartbreaker. I can see it.
Yeah, you have to be confident at the end of the day. I think confidence is key with anything. Like I sense you were trying to be a little bit standoffish, and that's completely fine to be standoffish. I'm still gonna ask the questions, and the key is you always have to throw a compliment, but you can't. The compliment can't be about oh you're so hot. Find something super specific
So
about
smart.
her.
I always say that.
Always specific, like the necklace, but
I
not
like
just the
looked down and I
necklace.
was like,
yeah,
my necklace.
It compliments your eyes very nicely.
yeah.
Or notice the nail polish, or if she's wearing a bracelet, or something about her outfit. Not just the outfit in general. Is it the jacket? Is she wearing something specific? Because girls put in effort for the jacket.
For the jacket.
Not for their outfits, you know.
Yeah.
And so they really like it when someone like not acknowledges that, right? Because I understand it's difficult to put an outfit
I
together.
can see that men put an effort in their outfit too.
Yeah, you see this guy, shorts, Air Forces, and a purple hoodie.
No, I'm
and again, you have to also know that like when you go to approach a girl initially, 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna just sit there and talk to her for 2 hours. Like know that you're going there for 5 minutes max. You're going to get to see if you like her and then see if you can get like information for her to carry the conversation. Now here's the thing, I don't like. I either will ask for a number on Instagram. I asked you for the Instagram,
Yeah.
because I don't want to come off as too strong because you're already being standoffish. So I want to show that I don't want your number immediately. I don't want your number immediately.
There's a difference between asking for a number and Instagram. It's
There
a whole new
is.
cultural. People don't get a phenomenon.
Exactly. If I'm asking for your number, it means I actually
Like,
am
I'm
really
gonna
into you.
Call you.
I'm gonna hit you up and be like, "Yo, it's so nice meeting you. I want to take you out to dinner." With you,
But it's hard to ask for a number.
no, it is.
It's almost threatening.
No, it is. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's more invasive these days. So
Yeah.
I'll ask for your Instagram, And then I'll start replying to your story. I'll like your story, and I'll see like what your vibe is, you know. And then we'll start talking in the DMs. And then if I like you in the DMs, then I'll ask for your number. Listen, a red flag that people should watch out for. If you have a conversation with someone and it's only in the DMs and it hasn't moved to the number,
they don't like you.
They don't like you. He's keeping you in the DMs because you are a side piece, ya habibti.
Side piece.
Literally, I'm telling you, because I do the same thing. If I'm not asking for your number, it's because I want to keep you in the DMs. Like I don't feel excited enough to ask for your number to move the conversation
100%. Once you're on WhatsApp, it's real.
No, 100%. iMessage for me in the States, but iMessage for me in the States.
Once you're on WhatsApp or once you're on iMessage, it's done. Like you're like legit.
100%. And again, like with any guy, be confident. Don't try to do too much. Like know the conversation will end. It's be fine. Like for example, if I asked to go sit down and she said no, let's respect her thing. But okay, no worries. But like, hey, would love to like show you around if you're still new to Dubai. Like. Get information from her. If she says no again, move on. Cut your losses. Not a big deal.
So how do you deal with rejection? And if you can tell the viewers and being my co-wingman, how would you tell, like if somebody gets rejected, how do one deal with that? And in the moment, like not talking about, how do you deal with it emotionally when you go home? But I'm talking about if you get fully rejected in the moment, how do you deal with something like that?
I mean, honestly, I get rejected all the time. Like, don't think
I love
it's part of life. It's part of life. I like making fun of it. I like literally, if I ask I'll ask a girl for her number and she'll just give me her Instagram. I'll be like, looks like I'm not special enough for the number. No worries. Like, make light of it. Don't be like so.
So what if I'm saying, sir, I'm just not interested. Please get away from me.
I'll be like, no worries at all. I hope you enjoy your cheesecake. Like, maybe I'll see you around. Like, that's it.
Oh, you're keeping that little string attached. You're not gonna let it go.
No, because I show that I'm like, okay, like you're not interested, but no big deal. Like you said, my best friends come out and sit down. Okay, well, I respect it. Some girls play like hard to get. It's fine. Like it's completely normal.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And I want to just end with asking you about Habibi nights.
Yeah, Habibi nights.
I want to ask you about that. First of all, what do people expect in your comedy shows, and how do you prepare for those comedy shows, and what kind of content are you going to put out there?
My comedy shows are unique. I wouldn't consider myself like your traditional stand-up comedian. Like when you come to my shows, you're going to see my videos come to life. Yeah. Right? Like there's a huge element of music. There's a huge element of dancing. There's a huge element of like storytelling and red flags and all that stuff. Like I'm trying to create a night where you're coming, you're not just gonna enjoy comedy, you're gonna enjoy music, you're gonna enjoy dancing. I like having food at my places, so you feel like it's like a sahra, but like for younger generations,
I love that.
I like doing it because you come, you're not just coming for like an hour, you're coming for 2-3 hours. I bring artists, I bring other comedians. Like you're gonna have a really, really fun night of like Arabi culture, but like up and coming Arabi culture. Like I'm telling my story as being an Arab American,
Yeah.
And the funny moments from that. I have a joke where like the punchline is a song. I have a part to the show where I serenade a girl to music, like Wa'alek Foodie or Amr Diab.
Can you sing?
Yeah, I could sing, bro.
You can sing.
Like sing enough to serenade a girl pretty well.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, we need to do a sing off sometime.
Especially with some Wa'alek Foodie. Isn't inti taraktini وبطلت تحبيني والله لا خلي عيني بطول تشوف وإذا انتي فليتي يعني انخرب بيتي تران تن 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 تران تران انتي خلتي لقلبي. You know the song, so
there you go.
So I love
an Arab American who really knows Wa'alek Foodie.
But of course, Arabi music is like Arabi music for me, like it's something that's brought me closer to being Arab. Like there's a power. It's like a way to share our stories, our tradition, but also just like I just get really happy when I hear Arabi music. So yeah,
100%.
Habibi nights. I have a show tonight. It's a combination with Sean, so we kind of combine our shows.
Yeah.
But I want to bring my show to Dubai, like solo, like Habibi nights to get people an experience. So inshallah, we'll have you there. Maybe January or February. So
and tonight you have a show tonight.
Yeah, we have a show tonight.
Are you nervous? Are you excited?
No, I'm excited. I love being in front of people.
Oh, I can see that.
I love being in front of people.
You're amazing.
Yeah.
You're a star. By the way, I just wanted to say again, thank you so much for coming. Thank you for giving us the time. And also, I wanted to say that you are doing it, man. Go all the way.
Thank you.
And you have such good energy.
Thank you.
So likable,
Don't
so lovable.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
We just want to support you all the way.
Thank you.
It
means
a lot. And I want to really thank you.
It's about you guys, bro. Like I have this passion for comedy, but it's about us as people and trying to make us as proud as we can for being Arab. So inshallah,
Habibi, you got a little teary.
No, I don't want to.
You're so sweet. No, but genuinely, you're beautiful.
End the show.
Oh, Habib.
Habibi. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's been a pleasure, guys. Thank you guys so much. All you guys, I appreciate the time and effort for everything, so I appreciate it.
Beautiful.
And the shawarma, so I appreciate it. Thank you,
guys. And don't forget, thank you for watching The Wingman or listening to The Wingman podcast.
Yeah.
Good energy is contagious. Go out and spread it. Thank you very much.
Habibi. Take care.
Habibi.
Thank you. Well, I appreciate it. Too kind. Well, you're very, very too
Habibi.
kind. I appreciate it. Thank you.